Hi all. Last time we did three models under prescriptive models. That was the waterfall model that was executing in the linear fashion. Next, we saw the V model where we saw that the team first go down the V for completing it, the code and everything, and then it moves upwards of the V, continuously testing it, maybe for unit testing, integration testing, and acceptance testing, so on. Next, we studied the incremental model where we saw that in bits and pieces, the software is developed and released, and then the requirements are being changed, if at all. Then again, we move on to the second increment. So basically, in increment model, we see that different increments with the software is developed. The next type of model is evolutionary model. Now we know that the software requirement always changes over the time. It is not a one-time process. That at start you may need only basics, but later on you grow within the requirements for some modifications, for some grading it. Correct. So, however, limited versions must be delivered to meet the competitive pressure. And always that straight line, following that straight line or say sequential pattern is not useful because software evolves continuously. So, there must be an evolutionary process. So, for that concept only, we have evolutionary models. Evolutionary model is nothing but iterative in nature, where because the software evolves over time, so we should know that what are the different steps that has to be iterated again and again. Iteration का मतलब कि कौन से steps बार बार हमको repeat करने चाहिए. So ये जो evolutionary model है, ये evolution because software over the time evolve होते रहता है, वो दिमाग में रख के ही हमने ये दो type के evolutionary models बनाए हैं. First is prototyping and second is spiral model. So let us first understand what is prototyping model. Now, as you see, prototyping, again, the five phases we go through is same: communication, quick plan, quick design, construction of prototype, deployment, that is delivery and feedback. Okay. So evolutionary model में क्या होता है? At start, when you communicate with the customer, with the client, they have only general idea as to what has to be done, क्या क्या होना चाहिए, only the basic things in general way. उसका detailed requirements prescribed sorry, that precise requirements आता नहीं है तब तक. So जो भी general requirements अपने पास होते हैं, जो भी basics अपने पास होते हैं, based on that we make a quick plan. Like ये चीजें अगर है, so इसमें क्या, how do we plan? Like what will be the budget, कितना time में होगा, what method to be used, and after planning that they start with the designing, that how the software will look, what features it will have, what GUI it should be made, and once you are done with the design, then we construct the prototype. Prototype होने के बाद उसका कोडिंग एंड ऑल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन फाइनल होने के बाद वी डिप्लॉय टू द कस्टमर. सो ये सब चीजों में क्या होता है, बेनिफिट फॉर द कस्टमर साइड इज कि बहुत अर्ली उनको सॉफ्टवेयर हाथ में मिल जाता है, इवन दो इट इज फॉर टेस्टिंग फेज और से ओनली फॉर feedback purpose. The customer gets the look and feel of the software, that okay, my software is going to look like this, it is going to work like this, it will be having so and so features. And on the developer side it is benefited that कि उनको फटाफट आइडिया मिल जाता है कि इसमें और क्या क्या ऐड कर सकते हैं या इसमें और क्या क्या हो सकता है, तो उनका भी काम फट से हो जाता है. Only the engineers or say the one in the construction phase, see, planning and modeling team will always have quicker access and they will always be quick in plan. But अगर compromise करने का बात आया, then only the engineering team or say the construction team make compromise because they have to deliver the software product early because the requirements are very general. And only when you deliver that software with general requirements, only then the customer will understand what different detailed requirements are needed. So that different detailed requirements or say that feedback again leads to communication phase. वो communication में again the detailed requirements are given. Then the plan is made flexible accordingly whether to accommodate that. If we are accommodating risk बढ़ रहा है, time scheduling बढ़ रहा है, cost manpower बढ़ रहा है, if it is happening, then how the design should be, what is the look and feel of the new software, whether it is hampering other parts of the software, and again it will go to the construction phase and deployment phase. So this phases continue, that is nothing but the evolving process of the software continues, and hence all these five phases are iterated over the time. See, over here it is given when to use. Customer defines a set of general objectives but does not identify detailed requirements. So developer may be unsure of the efficiency of an algorithm, the form that human computer interaction should take place. Because the requirements are in general, इसके लिए developer श्योरिटी नहीं देता कि अल्गोरिदम कितना करेक्टली चलेगा, कितना एफिशिएंटली चलेगा, बहुत ज्यादा टाइम लेगा या क्विकली रिजल्ट देगा, ये सब चीजें अनश्योर होती है. व्हाई? बिकॉज योर रिक्वायरमेंट्स आर नॉट स्पेसिफिक. What steps are performed? As we know, it starts with communication, meeting all the requirements of the stakeholders and customers, identify whatever requirements which are unknown या जो आ सकती है, outline areas where further definition is mandatory. यानी keep your software flexible where from your part you can have an idea कि okay आगे जाके ये requirements extra आ सकता है. A quick plan for prototyping and modeling occurs. Quick design focuses on a representation of those aspects that the software will be visible to the end users. यानी quick design में वो सब parts होता है कि end user जब use करेंगे तो उनको क्या क्या दिखना चाहिए, यानी software में क्या क्या visible होना चाहिए. Basically it shows about the interacting part, that when the user will use, it will interact with the software, how it is going to be used, or say how they are going to understand it, how the interaction will take place. Design leads to the construction of a prototype which will be deployed and evaluated. Now we are constructing the prototype. ये actual software नहीं होता है, इसके लिए इसका नाम भी prototyping दिया है. Prototyping is nothing but a reference model, या हम बोलते हैं ना एक demo model, कि हम एक demo देते हैं कि देखो ये ऐसा ऐसा लगेगा, this will be having this features and it will work this way. So once that is deployed, the stakeholders will comment or say give feedback कि अगर कुछ requirements refine करना है, यानी कुछ modify करना है, कुछ add करना है, yeah, is if they are okay with it, and only then the actual software will be developed. See, both stakeholders and software engineers like the prototyping paradigm. Users get a feel of the actual system and the developers get to build something immediately. So ये फायदा होता है, जैसे मैंने बोला था, users will have, the customers will have the look and feel of the actual system, and जो develop कर रहा है उनको भी immediately बनाने का chance मिलता है. However, engineers may make compromises in order to get a prototype quickly done. The less than ideal choice may be adopted forever after you get used to it. It is said to be less than ideal because obviously this keeps on increasing, prototyping बार बार बनाना पड़ता है. But once you get used to it and once you feel that this is the only way for the development of a software, then you will get used to that choices. So this was all about prototyping model. The next model in evolutionary model is the spiral model. So this we'll study in the next video.